Hello guys, it's me again. I thought I'd do a quick video today. Thank you. The last person sent me what was it? Left a comment, said he likes my video, and thank you very much, man. I like the support and all that stuff. I appreciate thumbs up, so then it makes it a bit more like a lot more people can see it. Well, today I'm making a quick video because we just had an incident with one of the shippers. Okay, so he called us up for a job, and then we done the job. But during the job, he gave us the wrong postcode, right? Deliver to this job. So we went there. We couldn't deliver because he gave the wrong postcode. The driver had to be redirected. But when my assistant called him to tell him that obviously he gave us the wrong postcode, what's the right postcode, and the driver's lost, he was like, "Oh, if your driver follows instruction, it would know where to go." And I was like, and obviously my assistant was like, "Listen, how can I follow instruction when you're giving me the wrong instructions?" He goes, "Well, the paperwork should say, my driver never received any paperwork when he collected the stuff from the warehouse. They didn't give him any." And then he was like, "Well, he needs to follow instruction." Anyway, we were there, and we were there for probably, and then we arrived to the right collection anyway, delivery. We were there for an hour. So I mean, their customer wanted us to offload for them because there was too many stuff on it. Right? Listen, let's get one thing straight. Right? Like I said, we're getting a second van next week to put on a CX because we go. This is what I'm planning to do now. Let's get one thing straight, okay? The shippers, yeah, they're not God, okay? They're not God. They're not better than us. They're not our bosses. They're not better than us at all, okay? We are on the same step, right? We are on the same level, all right? The only difference is they give the work which they can't cover. That is the reason why that work is on the CX in the first place, and we carry out the work for them. So we need them as much as they need us. We're not gonna break our back because they want us to feel like they wanna. Because some of them, the way they speak to you, it seems like they haven't spoken to me in a bad way, to be fair. But some of them, the way they speak to you, it seems like they feel like they are better than us in some way. But you have to remember certain stuff here. We put a lot of money into our vans. My van is a 2018 plate, all right, and with a low mileage. The new Luton van that we're gonna be getting, that's a 20 grand van, right? 2019 plate, okay. I think with a low mileage as well. So we're taking all the risk. We put all of that stuff in there, all that money in there, so we can now work on the CX, including the CX fee, the insurance, and all that stuff. We pay for all of that stuff, right? So as far as I'm concerned, as far as I pay for all of that stuff, I have to charge the correct fee for every single step of the way. There is no compromise about. So anyway, I'm just getting out of context. The point I'm trying to make is, he turned around to us and say, we're not gonna pay waiting time, and we're not gonna pay handballing fee. Let's get another thing straight, okay? Every booking, for them to book you, is a contract, okay? They have to read your terms and condition, you have to read their terms and condition, okay? On my terms and condition, it clearly states, right, that you, after half an hour, waiting time will be charged at £30 an hour. I don't care how much everybody else charges, that's what everybody else does. As far as I'm concerned, it is £30 an hour for me, and £25 for handballing fee. So it's really up to you what you want to go with. If you wanted to go with handballing fee after half an hour, then you just pay £25. But if you wanted to add waiting time on, then we'll give waiting time, because if you've been waiting there for more than 2 hours, then we have a bit of an issue, isn't it? We allowed you half an hour offloading, which is fair. It's a van, it's not freaking lorry. Okay, if you're taking your own time, that's your issue. Anyway, they said they're not gonna pay that, and then they left the bad feedback. Right? So they left the bad feedback, a long one, which we will context later on. Mate, I am not, again, let me just get this thing straight, and then I don't know how other people do it. I don't know what other people will act in this specific time. I am not desperate for money. I am running a business. and I know what it takes to run this business. Everyone keep on saying to me, you're new on the CX, I should learn a bit more. Nah, it's not about being new on the CX. It's about people skills, okay? There's a certain way you speak to people, and there's a certain way you expect to be spoken to, okay? If someone is coming to me on like, oh yeah, if I am the man, if your driver doesn't know how to follow instruction, it's not mine. Listen, you gave me the wrong postcode, that's one. Okay, my driver turned up the wrong postcode. Then we drove away from that postcode to go to your next postcode that you actually the correct one that you gave it to us afterwards. And then you're telling me my driver doesn't know how to follow instructions. Come on. But so we added another 40. I was generous. I added another £40 on top of the £70 job that we obviously had. And I can guarantee you, okay, right, let me just get this straight so people can get this right. I am a person of pride. Yeah, I can guarantee you that I will fight for that £40. Even if we have to go to the county court, we will go there for that £40 because that's what I believe, and I'm right. I will fight for that 40 quid, and that's just the way it is. There is no other way around it. I am not gonna bend over a bad feedback. Anyone can leave a bad feedback. Listen, this is what people don't understand, right? The same way they shipper leave bad feedback to us, the same way we can leave a bad feedback to them. The only difference between leaving a bad feedback for us now is because if I leave a bad feedback to him now, I can't leave a bad feedback because he hasn't paid. So I have to wait until he pays, then I leave a bad feedback then. But I can guarantee you at one point it's gonna be, if I leave a bad feedback, they're gonna contact me and say, oh, how about we both leave a bad feedback, and then that's it. It doesn't affect me in any shape or form. Mate, I have fucking, sorry for swearing. I have 30 or 40, I just started, right? I had like 40 or 50, 40 good feedback. So for me personally, it won't affect me in any shape or form. It's too bad feedback. You obviously put the wrong details, gave me the wrong details, and I'm gonna clarify that. But anyway, the bottom line is, we do not let the shipper act like they're better than us. They're not better than us. We don't work for them. We don't work for them. We're subcontracting for them. It doesn't mean we work for you. We're subcontracting. You give me the work, and I carried out the work, and then you pay me at the end of it. I don't work for you like you can tell me, go there, go ahead now. It's a contract between me and you. Right? That's just the way it is. Right? Yes, technically we do work for them, but you get what I'm saying. If you don't want to do the job, you don't have to do it. Right? So before they book you, they have to check your bad feedback. They have to check your terms and conditions, the same way we check their terms and conditions when you book the job. You know, if you clearly states on there that there's handballing fee, then if they click book, that means they agree to that handballing fee. That's the way it works, right, lads? And I just think that people just need to understand that a bit more. Like I said, there's desperate people out there who will do anything and won't want to upset anyone, which is good for you lot. But for me, I still stand by the pride, the way I said, if you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bend my back for a shipper who's at home who's telling me that, oh, the warehouse should have told you what they should have, but they haven't. You know, we want to do a job quickly so we can get to the next job. That's the way it works. We don't want to be staying at your job because your people. No, it doesn't work like that. We have to maximum the amount of work that van does, and that's just the way it is. But anyway, lads, thank you very much for listening. But that was the day today. It was just one shipper trying to be smart and think that because you're the director and all these people, I'll be afraid. I'll be afraid. I might be small on the CX, but you don't know what I do outside the CX. So you know, if they wanna go by that, listen. If they wanna flex, I'll flex. You know what I mean? If they wanna flex their muscles, I'll flex mine. And then listen, I have big ones. So there's no way I'm gonna back down because a company like that trying to talk to me a certain way. But anyway, have a nice day, and then just make some money. Don't let no one take you for a mug. That's all, lads. Have a nice day.